Hi guys, it's Ruth Delgado here and Ruth Delgado's Glamour Page. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, if you have not been here before and this is your first time here, welcome. I'm going to be doing a short, I pause when I say short because I'm hoping it really is short, but a short makeup tutorial. I just want to freshen up my face to make myself feel a lot more upbeat and in a better mood, because I have come to realize that one thing that wearing makeup does for me is when I'm feeling very down in the dumps, not so great, not so wonderful. And then I put some makeup on and I do my hair or do my nails or something like that. It doesn't make everything okay, but it does help me to get myself in a better mood than I would be in if I just allowed myself to stay where I was in my mind. If you guys understand where I'm coming from, put a thumbs up in the comment section because I want to know y'all understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, so that's why I decided today to just go ahead and do a little makeup. And well, actually, I really need to arch my eyebrows, and I don't feel like doing it today. So yeah, but I'm still gonna do the makeup though, because I've been feeling very affected by the people that I'm around. Stop it, sweetie. Sorry, y'all. I've been feeling very affected by the people that I'm around, and I'm not going to allow them to dictate my mood anymore. I'm tired of allowing people that's around me to dictate how I feel. So I'm just going to take back the control and grab back my control over myself and how I feel and what's going on with me, and stop allowing people to put me in a mood that I'm not even trying to be in. I am at the point where I'm really seriously getting tired of being around people. I'm trying not to allow it to make me go in my shell like I usually do. But y'all, it's hard. If you are a person that's like me, that's an introvert, I'm kind of half introvert, half extrovert, but I'm more introvert than anything, especially nowadays. And it's like, when you're an introvert type of person and you get yourself in the vibe and the okay mood to be around other people, and then you start to regret it because you start to recognize that stuff that they've told you is not really true. um, Things that they used to do was not really true. It was just for that time frame. But who they were consistently was a lie. But you don't find that out until later when you actually dealing with that person and around that person on a day-to-day basis, and it really gets you to understand better. Oh, I see why you was by yourself. I see why. You don't see it right away. You don't recognize it right away because people are really good at pretending. Like people are very good at pretending. When it's time to show who they really are, they never show who they really are straight from the rip. They're good at pretending. They're good at, making themselves look a certain type of way so to appeal to you and make you want to vibe with them and make you want to deal with them. But then as soon as they think that you're, in a position where it conveniences you more to stay around them than not, then that's when they start showing their true colors. Then it's when they really show who they really are and how they really are, and it's totally not what they introduced you to when you first met them. Y'all let me know if y'all understand where I'm coming from. It's just it's such a flip flop with people, and it's like it's one of the reasons why I usually stay by myself. And it's like every time I try to be around other people, I feel like I always get reminded why I stopped trying to be around other people. Every time I try, like every time I put in that effort to go ahead and be around people instead of, complaining about not having friends, go ahead, make friends, be around people, and then I end up with some foolishness that I have to deal with. And in the back of my mind, I end up saying to myself, like, you wouldn't even have to be dealing with this right now if you wasn't around this person. But you are, and now you in a situation where it's like, it's aggravating because first of all, it's aggravating that you're not in a happy situation, but it's also aggravating that this person is pretending like they don't know what they're doing and like they didn't do that on purpose, and then they want to argue with you if you ever bring it to their attention. It's crazy to me because it's just like, instead of people putting you in positions where they know you're not going to be comfortable, why don't they leave you alone? But no, they put you in a position and make you comfortable and then turn around and flip on you and make you uncomfortable and expect you to just be okay with whatever they dish out because now you done got comfortable with them. And it's just like, for me, that's one of the reasons why I usually don't get comfortable with people. That's usually one of the major reasons why I'm so distant and kind of cold and airy around people, because why do I want to get close to you for me to really find out why you don't have nobody else around you? Why everybody else around you is only around you for a short period of time, but then they got to go at a certain period. Now I'm starting to understand more and more why it's a lot of people that's like that. They can't be around people too long. And I used to think to myself, like, why these people seem like they can't be around nobody but for so long? Because it's only but for so long you can tolerate a person that is not really being their true self. And it's only but for so long they can act and pretend before they finally fall into who they really are and show you that, and then you get discouraged because you like, who the hell is this? I don't know this motherfucker. Excuse my mouth. But that's what it make you feel like. Like, I don't know if y'all music people that's watching me, but it's a song called It's a Stranger in My House. And when I think about what I'm going through right now, that song comes in my head because it's like, I feel like I'm with a stranger when I'm not with the same type of person that would do the same type of things that you used to do when we first, met. And it's with many different relationships. It's not any one particular relationship. This is with many different relationships. This is with friendships. This is with relationships. This is with family. It's like people only act right for a certain period of time. And then it's after that period of time, however long that period of time would be, it differs from person to person and situation to situation. But after that period of time, then they finally show who they really are. And it's very disappointing because it makes you feel like, so you was lying to me all this time. The stuff that you was doing to make me happier, the stuff that you was doing to make me smile, the stuff that you was doing, on a consistent basis that you knew that I was paying attention to, that was on purpose because that was a lie. Now you showing me your true colors when you feel like I won't go anywhere, or you feel like I'm stuck, or you feel like I'm trapped. It's crazy. But anyway, I just thought, you know what? Instead of allowing somebody to dictate how I feel, my behavior, my mood, and my energy, I'm going to dictate my own mood and my own energy. And if they want to be smart, they can follow me and decide that they're not going to stay in such a crappy mood themselves. But if they don't, doesn't matter, because I am not going to continually allow people to put me in a lower vibrational mood when originally I was high vibrating and higher mood, happier mood, more leveled. And then all of a sudden, after I talked to this person or after I had this conversation with that person, then all of a sudden my mood drops. I'm bringing it back up because people don't care. People like to dictate to you. People like to try to do certain things that they know will make you angry and make you upset. People like to do certain things that they know will piss you off and make you feel very irritated and irritable. People know what they're doing when they do that stuff to you. And I realize that a lot of people do it on purpose because they like to see you upset. And that goes to show you how evil people are. People like to see you upset. People like to see you mad. So they start trying to do certain specific things, especially if you like me and you let people know what irritates you. If you let people know what irritates you and they keep doing it, they doing it on purpose. And I'm talking to myself as I say it because I keep trying to convince myself that that's not the case. But every time I try to convince myself of that, I realize more and more, actually, that is the case. Because they know what they're doing and they're still doing it anyway. They know what they're doing. People play stupid, but they're not really. Not, especially not when it comes to how they treat people. You know how I know people only playing stupid when it comes to how they treating people? Because when they trying to be your friend, they know how to act. If they trying to date you, they know how to act. If they trying to get on your good side, they know how to act. But then when they feel like they don't need you, or they feel like you ain't gonna go nowhere, then that act right all of a sudden goes left. I know what I'm talking about. It's only a certain time frame and a time period. And it's just like, for me, when I'm around people, I only want to be around people that I can actually be around that's going to last for a lifetime. Not people that is going to, only be around for a certain limited time period and then they have an expiration date. You have an expiration date, of course, besides your passing. You can't help that. When I say expiration date, I mean you the type of person that I can't be friends with for life. Because, first of all, you're not even introducing your real self to me in the first place for me to really even know who you are from the rip. And then when I find out by default later on, after being in a friendship with you or being around you for a long time, for years, or being in a relationship with you, then I find out who you really are, and I find out it's definitely not matching up to what I really want. Then I'm already stuck in a position where it's like, oh wow, wait a minute. And now I'm sitting here like, what to do now? What to do now? How am I supposed to level out this imbalance that I was hoping and praying wouldn't be the case? You do your best to try to tell people, what you want out of a relationship, what you want out of a friendship, what you want out of whatever you have with that person. I know me, I definitely do. I try to tell people, and I feel like it works against me, because I feel like the only reason why they listen is to take heed for that moment, for that time period. They don't listen to make sure that for however long we are around each other or together, they consistently do that. And it frustrates me because those very same people expect you to stay consistent in whatever you're agreeing to do with them or whatever you agreed to do with them. But it's like they don't get it that when I clearly see that you're not consistent and you're not being consistent and persistent with what you introduced to me in the first place, how you expect me to stay consistent and persistent? How you expect me to keep continually doing everything that I usually do to stay on top of things and be in your good graces? But you keep slipping and sliding and missing and dodging on me, and you keep expecting me to be okay with that. And I can't. Because you can't even be okay with me when I mess up. People love to put your mess ups and your fuck ups, so excuse my mouth, but your screw ups, they like to put it in highlights. But when they screw up, they don't like to talk about it. They like to brush past that. Oh, let's forget about that. Like people, I've actually had people say that to me. Let's just ignore that. Huh? Oh, so we're gonna ignore your mistakes, right? But highlight mine? No, that's what we're not doing. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna ignore, your mistakes and then go over here and decide that you want to start highlighting my mistakes and putting my mistakes up in lights so everybody can see it and telling the whole world. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I just kind of went on a bit of a rant before I really got into this look. But I had to, because I'm just really feeling like people weird. People really weird when it comes to, maintaining and keeping up what they agree to do, or they agree that they, will do or are going to do. And then they expect you to just keep accepting they slack when they're not able to consistently live up to it. But it's like, but you introduced yourself as this though. So how come you can't maintain and keep it up? But that's what you deal with when you're dealing with people these days. And like I said, it don't even matter what the relationship is. It could be a romantic relationship. It can be just a family. You know, doesn't matter. That's just how people be these days, and it's weird, big weird to me, definitely. All right, y'all. So I'm about to. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here talking to y'all and not even paying full attention to the fact that I didn't even put any foundation on yet. Needs that. Sorry, y'all. Like I said, y'all, today my day was cool. I was pretty chill and ready to get my day kick started, and I ran into some nonsense, and it just really kind of dampened my mood a little. Here I am almost 20 minutes into the video, and I haven't even applied the makeup yet. Then put a little bit up here and then forgot that I didn't even put any foundation on. So I'm trying to find my foundation right now, y'all. That's what I'm looking for. Y'all, I just y'all ever get like feel like y'all just tired of people? And I mean, don't get me wrong. I love people and I care about people, and I understand that people are not going to be flawless. People going to have issues. People going to have complications and all of that. But what I can't respect is when people portray themselves as one way, but don't really be that way, and make you feel like you crazy because now you with somebody that wasn't honest with you in the beginning, and now you forced to have to deal with their nonsense because now you done moved in with this person, or now you done became best friends with this person, or now you done decided to go on a vacation far out from wherever you have ever been before. Whatever the situation is that you may have chosen. No, don't, no, no. You just gonna mess up my daggone video. You see, I'm sitting